Yeah, folks, I'm coming here with a new episode of my garage. So, the personal garage is built. The inline six diesel is now in the B200. No, it won't start. I haven't done anything to it. All I've done is loaded it up. These wires were loose, for whatever reason, but I think they have. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't be working. There's oil in the engine. There's coolant in the radiator. Brake fluid over there. I didn't change. I didn't do anything with it after finishing recording last episode. But one thing it did do was mess up the chasing again. Um, so I took it for a drive to try and find a car to claim. I checked the three usual spots: the lighthouse, the normal house on the seaside, or overlooking the beach or whatever, and the dirt road. Um, that runs up sort of behind the other house, and they weren't there, or the claimable car wasn't there, and so I think I was around about here-ish. And I know the road to get to the fourth location that the car spawns is here, and you drive sort of down. It's in around here somewhere. So I was I parked up. I was sure I put the handbrake on, and I started to sort of plan the route. And then suddenly I realized I was rolling down the cliff and into the water. So the high performance heads are shot. So yeah, um, that's fun. And then we will have this will be extended. So it'll come out. That can stay up there. But extend it to there. That'll give us working space for benches and what have you. And yeah, those we can test it then. Still have the lights to put on this garage, so I haven't done that yet, which works out okay because obviously about to change slightly. we go. So we'll probably put another window here, and window there, window there. The engine out of this. Oh, it has the exhausts on, doesn't it? It's very airy, this workshop. But yeah, need to replace the heads, and that's all. But yeah, this is where the benches will come in handy. So we'll probably, I'd say we'll go get some, but we can't because the bloody B200 won't start. I have to demolish this and build a double here so we can work on two of my own cars at the same time. But I just don't get it because agnostic says there's nothing missing. All right, let's see if we can Google this. So Google my garage i6 diesel won't start. My garage game. Let's get right. Nothing should be broken. It's all brand new parts. Who am I, me, just phasing through physics to check internal parts? I'll tell you what. We get another thing of oil. Maybe another thing of coolant as well. Okay. And we'll top it off. See if that does anything. Probably won't, but you know, might as well make sure. Right, diagnostic, nothing missing. No worn or ruined. Well, wipers ruined, but besides that, no ruined parts. So that's the tires again. And exhaust goes into the back wheel. Not that I think it does anything, but exhaust I4, that's the short version. Nine-six diesel for BT100. There we go. Yeah, not that I expect that there to be the issue. Okay. Sounds different now, though. Weirdly enough. Alright, I guess we only have one real option. Oh, we still have coolant. Okay. I would say unbelievable, but it's not that unbelievable. I just have to get a full diagnostic again and see what engine parts are ruined or missing. I'm starting to think I should just stick with the 9.4s because this is the only engine that's never given me any real proper bother. This one seems to be pulling a little to the right, maybe? Let's get a diagnostic on it as well. No. We'll... Yeah. So... Full diagnostic. Could've just got the engine diagnostic for half the price, but... Eh. Right, so what's your problem? Missing fuel hoses? Isn't that the fuel hose? Right, so I guess I'll just tow you back to the garage. So move the cars out of the way, they're in the garage now, so... Right. And what's your prognosis? Big master cylinder is getting worn. So it is. And just a lot of stuff that's not really important. Right. So... guess I'll meet you back at the house. Or the garage, rather. Right. So... if we pop in and just search for fuel... what do we get? Fuel hoses, fuel pump, fuel line. That's... That's the roly poly. Fuel filter. So is there another fuel line that needs to go on? Does it need two fuel lines attached in it? But then, if it does, why did it work before? Missing fuel hoses. Um. You see the fuel hose going into the fuel tank. There is fuel. I am baffled. Unless the game's loaded it with petrol instead of diesel. So if we remember where the bolts for the fuel tank are. Right. That's emptied that. So fuel gauge should now show as empty. Or not. I don't understand the noise either. Tell you what. We'll pack or park the coupe back in the garage. It's done its bit. How much is it worth? Not even 10 grand. So what I'll do is I will grab one of the other fuel tanks that we have, push it back to the garage, the filling station, and then fill it with diesel and see if it starts. Because if it doesn't, then for some reason, could I have a... Aye, so if it works, that'll confirm that it's put petrol in the fuel tank for whatever reason. So now it should display as empty. I don't understand the noise it's making though. And I'm also guessing it doesn't have a fastening point because the other one doesn't. continue. We shall push this across the road. Diesel. Right. This might be a very short episode because I am. If this isn't it, I have no idea. So it might be a case of putting this episode out, very, very short episode, for the purposes of feedback. Don't need overfilling, I just need diesel in it. Yeah. This is the only thing I can think of is the game has swapped the fuel types in. I don't know why it's turned over like that, because I'm sure that is different to the start of the episode. The battery dead? Yes, and that's it's fine. I have no idea. Oh, where'd the cables go? What? Where did it go? I am so confused. What the fuck is going on? I'm fairly sure that is yet another different noise. Right, I give up. If anybody knows what the fuck is going on with this, do let me know. It's a short ass episode because I have no idea what's going on with this. It worked last episode. All I've done is save, switch it off, and restarted it. And crash adjacent, but that's not connected. The fact that diagnostic says missing fuel hoses. So that's your fuel hoses. Is there something that attaches on the end of that? I think what I need to do is, for last resort, before I call the episode, in the 960s, alright? Yeah. You don't have the turbo, obviously. Right, so I can't just pick you out, huh? So they must get fastened somewhere. So the fuel line's ajaxed. And thankfully I have a brand new one here. At least fix this car. There's a fucking hook can. Oh, there we go. Right, so I can't just grab these. So nothing goes in there. Ah, for fun. Did they change that, or has that always been the way? Right. I'm a divot. That explains why there's a gap. I thought it was just one of them misalignment things that happens from time to time. Apparently not. Again, I'm pretty sure there was a My Garage update, so they might have changed the way that behaves, but I, that's assuming it now starts. Oh, what? What? Um. Um. Aye, so the other one doesn't have the turbo, so the intake manifold goes the other side. That was the air intake. Um. Yes, I think it is. I don't even know anymore. I'm just gonna swap out the turbo, and I've no idea what the fuck that chain's for. Um. Apparently, it's for an L500. Okay, that's for a bike. Okay, that makes sense. Don't know why it showed up in the list of things for an inline six diesel, but at least that solves that mystery. Now on to the bigger mystery. Why the fuck is this not working? Um. Saw that. Okay. Yeah. Tell you what. That's hurrah. This is the only thing I can think of. For that kind of, you know, attempt to start. Not the most convincing of starts, but at least it started. Guessing the battery was dead from all those attempts. Right. Well, that has been mentally exhausting. If anyone else has had similar issues like that there, do let me know, because... Yeah. Right, we are coming up onto the airstrip for the quarter mile. And we shall see how the N96 diesel does, see if I can do it in 10 seconds. Because I suppose if you can get a car that can do this in the 10 seconds, then that's probably sort of for money. To my understanding, all you have to do is beat the 10 seconds, don't set a record every time. And you'll get your 1500. You're ready. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, and got the digital display put in as well. Oh, it was closer. 10.26. I'll try one more. Am I out of brake fluid? There's no point trying this one. For some reason it's not stopping completely. At least not all the time. Yeah, yeah, we'll try this one more time. Hopefully it'll stop on the start line. And we can... Yeah, they're doing it nonsense again. No point. Getting a deck. Anyway, we got close. Tell you what. Don't know why it's doing that now. Maybe the brake discs are shot now. If that's the case, then I'm really annoyed. Nothing seems to fucking last in this game. Okay, does that count as beating it? Probably not. Because it's time to beat and we've matched it, we've not beat it. Again, it's not stopping, it's not letting me change gear and it's just rolling forward even with the brakes hit. So I'm guessing something to do with the something to do with the brakes. So we can... Steve's parts are down here, so I might pull in. And there he is there.
I just want to preface this by saying that all these items were legally obtained.
Is that illegally, I think? Right, so we need 800 bricks. Actually, Seems fine to me. Having said that, I'm going to check the brake lines on all four and disc on one. That's the brake shoes. They look okay to me. Big enough there. Oh, it's the okay. And shoes seem okay. Right, but anyway, what I'll do. There we go. So it's completely new bricks. Not completely new. It doesn't have the calipers, but new discs and drums, and at least if we need them, we have them. We bought them from bought them from him because they're cheaper than buying them through the computer. And we were passing them, so. Yeah, I think a shorter episode today because it's you know something, I'm going to quickly double check something. I wait for that light to go out. Does it start better? Yeah. I forgot that used to be a thing. You had to wait until the ignition coils were heated up in the diesel. So it seems this it has that. So still don't know where those other fuel line went because I had one in the engine. Didn't have it attached, mind you. I'm convinced that that changed that there in a recent update. I'm fairly sure I saw the game updating, although I didn't see any posts about it. Or it was always like that, and for some reason it worked anyway. But guarantee you the lines are sitting over at the service station. Because it wouldn't have been set as attached. So it would have just been like cargo where it doesn't move when you pull. So I can pick up a couple of boxes of construction components as well, rather, while I'm down here. Can't see what my fuel level's like, but well. So yeah, top speed in this is 245 kilometers an hour, which I'm guessing is around about 150 miles an hour. So I know 100 kilometers an hour is 60 miles an hour, so 200 kilometers an hour is 120 miles an hour. And then add almost half again, roughly 150-ish. I think, anyway. So this is still open. means stopping though. Right. We'll grab 3 boxes. Or 4. We'll go 4. Might not be. Well, should be enough to finish the garage. I think. You know, the small one. One that currently has the Jason in it that I wrecked again. I think what I'll do in between episodes is focus on the 3 cars that I currently have on the lifts, which is the Jason, a Jesse, and a Wolf convertible. And I think I'll use the parts that I have from picking it up in the junkyards, or picking them up in the junkyard, and then I'll just buy the rest of the parts, and then I'd have been convinced that it would have been here. Oh well. Yeah, so I will see by just getting them fixed up and rolling. We'll settle, or we'll try and figure out engines for them. I'll probably put the inline 6 that I took out of this into the Jesse. Just so that there's an engine in it. I think the Wolf convertible needs an inline 6 diesel. I think that would... Or a V8. Maybe a V8. Although, I sort of want to switch between engines, so I kind of want to put the V8 into the Jason. So inline 6 in the Jesse, V8 in the Jason. Second Jason. But I think an inline 6 diesel would suit the Wolf convertible. Because I think just because it usually comes with an inline 6 diesel, I'll not turbocharge it because I already have the intake and air filter and stuff in the back of this. Yeah, I think that'll be the 3 engines in those 3 cars. And hopefully I'll have the time to sort all that out by next episode, depending how quickly you guys get it up to 100 views again. Because I think the last episode blitzed past 200 within 3 days. And thank you very much for that, by the way. I know I don't say it often enough, but every bit of support is greatly appreciated. But just watching it, your time, every like, every comment, I do read them all. I try to reply to them all as best as I can. And yeah. Notice it's pulling a wee bit to the right, so maybe there is something with the... Maybe there is something with the brakes. Or it could just be the driver being a douche. But anywho, we'll quickly inspect the damage. There shouldn't be much damage. There was a slight clip on the wing mirror. I don't know why things shattered. Um, all right, let's have a look. Yes, and is the glass in the door? No, I'm not complaining. Um, but if we can just throw in. Pardon me. So we can at least, as I said, the wind is in. And up here then. Oh yeah, you have to be half full. Grab that bit. Half full, half full, half full. Say half full, it's a tiny one. Not that one. That one. Right, so I think with the last one, just be the finishing touch. And then the things. Lights. That's the word. Okay. Am I gonna do this? That height. Ish. Right. How does that work? That's enough, right? I think it is. Yeah. So just a case of and there's a crack on you, and there's a crack on you, or that one's ban checked. Now you'll not last very long. Just a case of the finish. Which I clearly need to get more external wall stuff finish. But you have an idea? I say an idea. Yeah. There's a lot of things I need to do in between episodes, like bring more money and fix these three, and bring more money and fix this engine. Because if you remember, that was a high-powered engine head, so not Jason. I went and fucked it. I can't remember. Did we do the full high power stuff in the Jason's engine, like the pistons and stuff, or was that just in the i4? Because if it's if it was just the not the piston, if it was just the heads, might be worth having a wee look and maybe just high powering whole thing. Again, that's if we didn't do that already. In fact, I don't even know what state the pistons are in. They might be fan jacks as well from the water. And they are. So we're gonna need to replace them anyway. But yeah. Guess that'll do it for me for this one. I will see about finishing up whitewashing the interior of the bit we've done. And I shall well, if anyone can give me suggestions, feedback on engines and just things in general, that'll be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Peace.